श्री गौरी करुणालहरी तोयजाक्षी शंकरीश्वरी.
The history of our Mysore state has been woven around the 551 years of the glorious rule of the Wadiyar dynasty. According to legends, the Wadiyars trace their ancestry to Lord Krishna and are believed to have come to Mysore from Dwarka. 25 Wadiyar kings have influenced the land and people of Mysore, and their indelible contributions is what we have today inherited in this blessed land that is today called Karnataka. The last Wadiyar king was His Highness Jayachamaraja Wadiyar, whose birth centenary year has just been commemorated. We wanted to bring alive his legacy and brilliance through a series of podcasts of his important speeches. And who better to narrate than his own son-in-law, Sri Raja Chandraji. Listen to the first of the series on His Highness Jayachamaraja Wadiyar, the people's Maharaja. Maharaja Jayachamaraja Wadiyar was the 25th Maharaja of the Kingdom of Mysore, ruling from 1940 until the monarchy was abolished in 1950. He continued to hold the title of Maharaja until princely titles were abolished in 1971. He was a noted philosopher, musicologist, political thinker, and philanthropist. Prince Jayachamaraja Wadiyar was the only son of Yuvaraja Kantirava Narasimharaja Wadiyar and Yuvarani Kempu Chaluva Rajamani. He was born on July 18, 1919. As he was born after the great victory of the Allies in the First World War, the prefix Jaya was added to the name of his grandfather as per the royal tradition, and hence he was named Jayachamaraja Wadiyar. He had his early education in the special royal school at Chamundi Vihar Palace, Mysore, along with a few selected companions. After his 10th standard, he became the first royal family member to study at the Maharaja's College in Mysore. He studied for 4 years, completing his intermediate and BA degrees, freely mixing with students amongst whom he became famous as Prince Charming. After his graduation, he was trained in various branches of administration under Mr. Elvin, ICS, and during this period, he also toured the state extensively to acquaint with administration at grassroots levels. He was also given physical and military training under the guidance of Colonel Locke, Chief Commandant of the Mysore State Forces. He was a keen sportsman and played rackets, squash, tennis, and in his later life, he also played golf. He was an excellent horseman. Prince Jayachamaraja Wadiyar lost his father Yuvaraja Kantirava Narasimharaja Wadiyar on 11th March 1940 when he was just 21, and he was duly anointed as the Yuvaraja to the then king Nalvadi Krishnaraja Wadiyar, his uncle. But only 5 months later, his uncle Nalvadi Krishnaraja Wadiyar also died on 3rd August 1940. Yuvaraja Jayachamaraja Wadiyar ascended the throne on 8th September 1940. Here's the reading of the speech by His Highness Jayachamaraja Wadiyar at his coronation on September 8, 1940, in the voice of his son-in-law, Sri Raja Chandraji.
My beloved people, I have been profoundly moved by the innumerable marks of respect and affection from my revered uncle, the late Maharaja Sri Krishnaraja Wadiyar Bahadur, which I have poured in from rich and poor, from high and low, from every quarter of the state. Such testimony to the loss which they, as well as I have sustained, has brought much consolation to me and to the members of my house, and will be a source of strength to sustain me in the great task upon which I am about to enter. In succeeding to the throne of Mysore, I follow a great ruler who loved you all and who won your love by his love of God, by his wisdom, his graciousness, his humility, his faithfulness, duty, and his kingly greatness. His memory will be ever with us. It is bitter memory now, but when we are feeling the full shock of his loss and gap he leaves in all our lives. It will grow sweeter as the years go on and as we are learned to appreciate the more all that he meant to us and to mold our lives. It is now for us to dedicate ourselves to the fulfillment of his great task, and we shall succeed in fulfilling it if we so consecrate ourselves to the spirit of one great family. The world is very full of troubles today, and it is only by meeting these troubles in a spirit of unity and self-sacrifice that we can win through. In this spirit, I look upon this ceremony of ascending the throne of my ancestors as a dedication of myself, my life, and all I have to the service of the people of Mysore. But I am fully conscious that no effort of mine can succeed alone. I need your help and your cooperation, your confidence and your love. May God grant me light and strength in the discharge of the sacred duty entrusted to me, and may His blessings in abundance rest on every hearth and brighten every home in Mysore. Thank you.